Become so curious to the point where you are dangerously educated. I guess what inspired me to talk about this little topic today was kind of my experience. These past couple weeks, I've had this really intense level of curiosity about learning things, like just learning about anything. And I guess it really started from philosophy. Philosophy has been a really big interest of mine recently, these past couple weeks, and I know a couple months ago me would give me a really big slap in the face because I am someone that always dreaded philosophy. I've always dreaded learning about it, hearing about it, and just finding it pointless until I became open minded one day, where I got the algorithm pushed me these Instagram videos on where these people would recite quotes from philosophers like Carl Jung, Friedrich Nietzsche, Voltaire, Arthur Schopenhauer. And, I challenged myself. I really sat down, processed the quote they said, and I found myself to be like, wow, just like that. Like, I'm fascinated, like, a lot. It pretty much summed up a lot of what is happening in the world today, kind of just how society functions. And I just remember sitting back 2 years ago in my freshman year of college in my philosophy class, just really sitting there bored on philosophy itself. But after hearing and actually challenging myself to really sit down and process these philosophies, I'm pretty interested in philosophy now and learning about it. And it's not only philosophy that really like inspired this level of curiosity, like reading as well, hearing about different books and actually sitting down to read a book, a physical book, all right, not online, virtually, digital ebooks or anything like that, like a physical hard copy book that I'm challenging myself to read. And I remember, like, I have a video on here where I talk about me wanting to like to read because in that video I shared about how I was always really impatient. My attention span was really cooked when it came to actually sitting down and reading. But now here I am slowly like getting into it. My current read right now is actually, or my current read right now I should say, is this book called The Game of Life and How to Play It by Florence Scovel Shinn. And I was recommended it by a friend. And this book is actually kind of like the foundation of self-improvement books these days. Like this is like the main inspiration that other books got from. And I haven't really gotten too far into it. I'm only like 30 pages in, but I genuinely sometimes forget to read. Like, I sit in front of a computer where I do most of my work, and there's just so many things happening on my day where I just forget to read, or I literally don't even think about it. Like, by no means is it perfect yet, but it's getting there. But yeah, just become so curious to learn things. Just be open minded is what my message really is saying here. Like, just be open minded about things. Be open minded to learn about anything. Could be a new language, could be philosophy itself, like I just mentioned. It could be about a different culture. Like, there's just so many things. Learn about the history of things. Maybe learn about the history on how the internet was made. Maybe learn about anything, guys. Anything. And just really be open minded on just filling your mind with knowledge, because that's one of the greatest gifts that we have as humans, being open minded, learning and that sort of thing. And it's one of the many great things of life, and I just think we should all just go on with an empty mind into a new subject we've never heard of and just really like research on it, like just learn about it, because what's the hurt in it? So be curious and become so damn educated.